Welcome to another voiceover. I just want to shout out my two clients right here. They've been with me for a while and they are absolutely killing it. This guy right here, absolutely making time for this in his life. And my other one right here, this guy is a workhorse. I trained this dude for a half hour and he literally just absolutely destroys his workouts. But overall, great two guys right here, and these are the only two out of all my clients, but I love all my people that I train. These guys have just been stepping it up with me, and they follow direction, and when they follow direction, they get results, and they're happy. You know, we have a good time when I'm training them, but if you're looking for help, it doesn't have to be in person. I could do online coaching with you. I could do phone calls with you. I could talk to you. Most importantly, I just want to listen to you, listen to what you have to say, and listen to what you're trying to go for. Your life is important, and you gotta be willing to invest in it if you want to get somewhere. So, onto the workouts. So here you're looking at an external, internal rotation for the rotator cuff. Extremely important for structural balance. If these muscles in your shoulder, these are small muscles, these play a huge role. If these are not strong, you are going to get hurt fast, and you don't want to do that. So these are one of my go-to exercises I start off with before I even do any push. And I'm telling you, you're going to get stronger doing these, and really focus on just when you're doing this, sit up straight, chest and face look ahead, arms should be in that 90-degree angle, and really control the negative when you're going down. And just focus on that. Make sure your hand is neutral position too on the dumbbell, and that's super important too. You're not working your forearms here. Another one's trap 3 raise here. Another great one for trap 3. A lot of this muscle is very weak. We don't use it. We usually, if you hear traps, you hear guys doing shrugs, but you don't hear them doing a movement like this. So this movement actually will take a lot out of you. I thought it was a joke when I first saw it, and I started doing it more, and it's improved a lot of my lifts. It'll improve your bench press, your pulling. It's just overall great structural balance exercise right here. And guys, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're retracting, keeping your arms straight, you're rounding your shoulder at the top, and you're doing a front raise on an angle while that thumb is staying pointing to the ceiling. I'm not literally pointing my thumb at the ceiling, but doing a front raise with that like hammer grip movement. But seriously, incorporate these two exercises. I do this trap 3 raise when I'm going to do any pull movement. I try to do it at least 2 days a week. The external internal rotation, I try to do that at least probably 3. So first exercise, I'm starting off with a standing shoulder press, and a big one here is I'm not using my legs, so my feet are very close together. You're going to see in the next couple videos here, I'll show my feet, but when you're pushing up, really focus on driving your body through as you go through past your head. Right, and I'm working on a 3-second negative, doing about 8 reps here. I believe I was doing 8 reps here, 8 to 10. Because the more you slow down on that negative, the more you're going to be working and the more you're going to get tired. And the more you're putting tension on that area that you want to see growth. And I was doing resting times between that and the chin-ups between about, I believe I was doing a minute between rest. So really focus on making sure you're using your stopwatch on your phone to pay attention to your rest time. You'll be very surprised on how fast your workouts will go if you really be consistent with your time. So on these chin-ups, I'm working with 3-second negative again. Chin-ups are an overall great exercise that not a lot of people do anymore. It's been around for decades, been around since Arnold's days, and no one does them anymore because, want me to tell you why? It's because they're hard. No one wants to do that. No one wants to struggle doing a chin-up. But chin-up, you're working your rear delt, your back, your arms, your forearms. I mean, you're getting the works doing chin-ups. right? You really want to focus on, when you're doing chin up, pull through your chest, get your chin over the bar, and focus on really going all the way down through the movement. Oh, if you don't know about my clothing brand, that's Z. That's the main logo of Zeroed In Apparel. You guys could check that out at the link below. www.zeroedinapparel.com. Just starting off, it's what I live by. But I really challenge you to incorporate chin-ups every back day. Have them be the first exercise in your back day. Alright, so next exercise we are looking at an easy bar upright row. And you really want to focus on bringing that bar to about right underneath your chest. Nothing higher than that, because then you're going to really get that external rotator involved, and that's no good. You could absolutely get hurt here. I'm using the straps for more leverage so I could increase that movement. The whole point of this exercise is to make sure that we raise those elbows to the ceiling as much as we can, and I got to really focus on more shoulder mobility, and that's going to be for another video. And then I rest for a minute, and then I did a lat pull down. And what you really want to focus on this one is really focus on pulling it to about sternum, chest high, and drive those elbows through, and really try to pull those elbows like to your pockets. You're going to activate your lat a lot more. And when you're going through the top of the movement, really focus on driving your head through, and you're going to get that stretch more, which is huge. You don't want to cut your range of motion in half. You want to make sure you go all the way up and down, so you are going to respond properly and grow, efficiently. You don't want your body to grow disproportional. You want everything to look symmetrically, look good, flow, So lat pull down, another big exercise I love to do. I'm sure you do it, but really focus on it if you are doing it the right way. I like to really focus on thumb over grip. I'm taking out biceps out of the exercise because that's not what we're focusing on here. Next exercise, we're doing a bent over row. I'm doing a supinated grip, means underhand grip. I'm really trying to focus on pulling to belly button, and you want to make sure it's called bent over row for a reason. You want to make sure you're bent over, knees are bent. What I tell clients right off the bat is focus on driving your hips back first, and then you bent over. And then I did it with a seated lateral raise and rear delt raise. So I did 12 reps each, right into it. No rest. This is a great finisher. I love hitting that rear delt and that medial head. So these are my two favorite exercises for really isolating that muscle. Again, really focus on what you're really trying to bring up, and focus on a bigger movement, and focus on that for like a month, and see how much you could progress, and see how much weight could go up if you are doing everything properly. Guys, my favorite exercise for lower back and obliques is the side bend here. If you're going to do this, make sure that you have the hyperextension machine set up about waist high, and you want to make sure you are controlling that negative going down. Get that full stretch and come up and squeeze. This exercise is very important, and it's tough. If you really focus on slowing down that movement, I'm telling you, it is not easy. This is an exercise that should not be rushed, but it definitely should be utilized a lot more. Just like I said, chin-ups. Chin-ups and this exercise need to be utilized a lot more. This exercise has a big role with hip mobility. Thanks for watching, guys.
Paper straw, which takes 2 to 6 weeks.
Alright, we got a 6-ounce pork chop, and we got 6-ounce red potatoes with some asparagus and a little onion. I hope you really enjoyed the video so far, and right now you may be wondering, why did I show you my food? Because this is the stuff that
should start out. But obviously, we don't have paper straws that look like
people
this.
struggle with
They're white,
is
which means they're bleached. So
putting the right
just
food in their
sure
body.
that you're adding in chemicals. And then on top of that,
Usually,
we have all the colorful straws, we have the stripes, we have the dots.
Usually people want to do it their way, but when something is not working, it's time to change. Nutrition is by far the biggest thing, to changing your body. Nutrition is huge. It's about 75% of your fitness journey. And if you're not putting the right food in your body, you're not going to get where you want to get.
No proven harm there, but
so it comes down to that. If you want to set yourself apart, you got to be willing to put good quality food in your body towards what goal you're trying to reach. So it takes time to get in that habit of eating right. You got to make sure it's a priority too, because if it's not a priority, I mean, it's not toppling over your other priorities in life, you're not going to make it happen. You can't half-ass this, because you're only going to get half-ass results. All those diets out there too, they're meant for one thing: for you to see results, maybe lose weight if that's what the diet is towards. If you're not seeing results, how long have you been doing it for? Consistently, not half-assing it again. Any diet will work, it's just something that you want to do. There's a lot of diets out there. What I look for is something that could be done for long term, not for a short period of time, right? And you gotta remember, you're eating based on a goal, and you're only restraining yourself from food. You're not restricting, there's a difference there. You're restraining yourself because if you eat that candy bar, it might slow you down a little bit, and I know you're saying there's flexible dieting. There is flexible dieting out there, but we don't even know what your body works well with, so why are you going to do flexible dieting? You really want to test yourself? Stick to doing a diet for at least 2-3 months. That's when you're going to start seeing results. You need good food, quality food. For me, I'm a hard gainer. I got to make eating a priority throughout my day, or I'm not going to put on muscle that I want. Being natural, it's gonna take a little bit, but I made the decision, I made the choice to, what? If I'm gonna do it this way, I gotta make sure I'm eating, 6 meals a day, and being consistent with it. Well, let me tell you though, nothing is better than when you're consistent and you start seeing your body change. Nothing is better than that, and you're enjoying it too. You're enjoying the process. That's most important. And again, I'm not going to have you do something that you don't want to do. A big one too. I've been working out for 13 years now, playing sports, but now being done with baseball, I've been working out for at least 4 years now. And the biggest thing that I got from working out for 4 years straight is patience. If you're young, if you're in high school, you got to remember that patience is going to play a huge role. Patience in anything you do. Okay, man.
Hey, buddy.
So if you're getting frustrated by not seeing the results, ask yourself, how long have you been doing it, and how long have you consistently been putting in the work, not just in the gym, but outside the gym? Hey, thank you for watching this far in the video. I appreciate you. Remember, I'm Nick Andrade, health and mindset, and this is the end of the day. I'm 6 meals in, and I have eaten 3,000 calories right now. And my goal for me is to put on size, the natural way. But again, it takes time. It takes consistent hard work. Not just in the gym, but it takes time outside. You gotta really make your eating a priority. Right, you gotta want it. You gotta want it more than the next guy, because if you don't, you're gonna get passed by. Someone else is gonna do it before you do it. But stop comparing yourself to someone else. Do it for you, because this is something you want to do, not just because you want to look bigger and to impress someone. If that's the case, good for you. Seriously though. But don't tire yourself out. Don't get all worked up because you don't look like someone else. Do it because you love it, but do it because you're gonna see the results. You might not see those big arms, big chest, big shoulders right now, but you will. And my friend, what it is in this industry, in bodybuilding, whatever you're trying to do, it's patience. It's patience, it's hard work. You gotta want it. You gotta want it with your heart. And don't let anybody else bring you down. All right? Remember that. Hard work, patience, and eat good quality food. No matter what your goal is, eat good quality food. You're going to get there, my friend. You will. Leave a comment below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Thank you again, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.